everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's all Grady. It's kind of windy out here, you guys, so we are back at the house build site. And guess what? It is a good weather day.
It does not mean we're going to be able to set blocks, baby cakes. I know that you were about to tell the people that we were about to set blocks, but as you can see, we've taken down our death trap. And all the freezing and the rain and the high winds knocked all of our stringers out. You know, things change when they freeze, and so boards warp. It pulled it all out. We're going to square those suckers back up and clean off the slab. Make sure we got plastic
To cover everything?
Yeah, plastic to cover everything. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And if we have enough time, then we'll set some blocks. If we don't, we're going to be grateful that we were able to get this part done. Plus, you got a video going out, so
yeah.
Awesome. I kind of cheated the people this morning. Cheated you. I came up and got all crazy and started. I told Gage, I was like, let's just take this piece of tape off and then we'll wait for Denise. And then before we were done, he was like, man, we should have brought a camera, because I was scaling the 2x4. All right, it wasn't a 2x4, but it was a 2x8.
Yeah.
Under plastic.
Well, technical difficulties this morning, boy. Being rural, it's hard.
Yeah.
Internet's not very fast out here.
Well, it's cell phone internet.
Yeah.
It should be fine when we get it. They got it wired up. They just need to come out here and do the finish.
Heck yeah.
We
Can't
could
wait for that.
Yeah, we'll just put a little tent up here and sit in there for now till the house is done.
Yep, moving right in.
Yeah, we're going to move camp up here. Maybe.
Sounds good.
Maybe not. If we can get this done, quit talking about it, then we can move right in, but you just never know. It looks different though, huh?
It does. Looks way different.
Yeah. You know what it looks like? Block wall.
It looks like a house build.
Yeah.
All right. What are we going to do now? Clean up the
gotta
rest of
finish.
this stuff?
Yeah, we got to finish. Well, we're going to start squaring up these poles now.
Oh, yeah. That's my job.
Yeah, so you'll run the level, and I'll go out and run the screw gun.
Okay. All right. Let's level them up.
Let's level them up.
Wait, plumb.
Plumb them up.
Plumb them up.
Level. So plumb, level, and square.
Yeah. We're going to plumb them. Woohoo! So, well, we're gonna go ahead and lay some blocks today. Ooh, look at that sky. It didn't say anything about rain, so feels good out here, you guys. How you feeling about it today, baby?
I feel pretty good about it. I mean, I would feel better if it wasn't
Windy and overcast.
Well, I mean, it just looks like it's ready to rain on us. I mean, what's the worst that happens? We're out a bag of mortar. You know what I mean? Because we can cover up our work.
Right.
If it rains, then we'll gripe about it and then carry on.
Yeah.
Let's get us a string line set up.
All right.
How's that sound?
Sounds awesome.
We're gonna find us some jamalamas.
What's up, Bugs? What are you doing, pretty girl? It is so hard to believe that we are like at the end of the year, but it is beautiful weather, beautiful enough to lay block. So we're gonna watch like we do with every day that we start. We watch Marcel lay that first block. So come lay that block, baby.
All right, let me find some good jamalamas, good block laying. Ouch! Painful being this slow. That's a nice block though right there, baby cakes.
Alright guys, we had to stop the build today. We were gonna start doing blocks this morning. We quickly realized we made a mistake.
Yeah, kind of a big one.
A big mistake.
Yeah. Yeah, we got rebar that needs to be set for window jambs. And we set them in the wrong place. Unless we want to put in really skinny windows, we need to make those adjustments now. It's already 4 rows high, and I can't get my hammer drill down into the bottom of those blocks. So yeah, we gotta boogie into Mountain Home to go get some long bits.
Yep.
So that we can drill them. Unfortunately, we can't get a long bit in 1/2 inch. So
we're gonna have to drill bigger holes.
We're gonna have to drill bigger holes, which is acceptable as well, because we have that, whatever's left of that epoxy.
Right.
We'll just fill those with epoxy. There you go.
Yeah. So we're headed to town to pick up that drill bit so we could put more rebar in.
Yeah.
We might check out some windows while we're there, just to kind of see what's available and what we could put in.
I'm not even sure what the heck we were thinking.
Yeah, that was a small window.
Yeah, I don't know where I came up with those measurements. I wanted to make a bigger hole so that we could accommodate for a window change in the future when we can afford a bigger window.
Right.
This stuff is very expensive today. So we're going to make a penetration or an opening that's big enough for a 4-foot wide window. Even though we can't afford that right now. We'll put a regular window in. People oftentimes change windows throughout, your stay at home.
Yeah.
All right, but we don't want to have to cut blocks or concrete when that time comes.
Yeah, it makes it a lot more difficult.
Yeah, plus we can put all of our structural integrity in now.
Right.
Right? So we did all that, we just did it it's too narrow. So.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Wah, wah.
Yeah. That's a pretty big mistake.
It is.
I don't even know how we did it.
And we're already to our 4th row.
Yeah,
so
thankfully I started pulling measurements.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
thankfully you caught it.
Well, yeah, I didn't really have a choice but to catch it because
we're at that point.
We're at that point.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a second here. This isn't enough room for a 4-foot wide window.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's not even big enough it's 32 inches.
Mm-hmm.
So you can cheat some.
Yeah.
Yeah, by pushing the block and cutting the block and all that, but we don't have to. We can remedy this by re-drilling the holes. I only need to drill 1 extra hole either side.
Right.
I think what I did was in my head, I thought that I don't know. I'm not even going to try to justify it. I made a mistake. It was probably a rookie mistake too.
Right.
I feel like if I was a pro with this, I wouldn't have made that mistake. But.
Well, I think we just centered those windows, and I don't know how we ended up going small like that though.
No. Yeah. There was a lot of holes that we drilled.
Yeah. A lot of them.
But we only made 5 openings, and we got 4 of the 5 wrong.
Oh my goodness. Well, in order for us to fix our mistake, we have to go pick up a drill bit. We did find one in Mountain Home, so that's where we're headed. We're going to go to Harbor Freight, and hopefully the online information was correct.
That's better than buying 3 that are too big. Oh wait, it's the wrong spline anyways. What's this?
That's too big, ain't it?
We're looking for SDS bits. What does that say? But dang!
So we found what we're looking for?
We have found what we're looking for.
At
I
Home
thought
Depot.
it was gonna.
Alright, you guys, so we are at the Home Depot. And guess what? What did we do, babe?
We got stopped at the door to make sure we paid for our merchandise.
I know. Well, anyways, we got...
Pish posh.
Yeah.
We came here for a drill bit and we walked out with doors and windows.
So we found the windows for the basement, you guys, so no more problems with dimensions.
Yeah.
We got that handled.
Yeah, now we know what we're gonna put in there.
Yep.
And they're sweet.
Yeah, let's get these things loaded up.
This is the fun part. Now, hopefully this is speakers working. Do you have this speaker turned on still?
Yeah, baby.
And it doesn't need to be plugged in?
Nope, it's plugged in.
Sweet. All right, there you go. Here we are, cleaning the back of the truck because we're gonna make our doors and window. Excuse me. Our door and windows is what we have to make fit back here. And it needs to be travel ready or worthy anyways. What a surprise.
In first? Yeah.
I do believe the door has to go in first.
Okay.
Okay, all right, so let's see if we can make all this stuff fit. All right, so we got help from Home Depot employee, so we couldn't record it. Actually, we just forgot to push record. So, tell them, baby cakes, what happened?
Yeah, we got the windows and door loaded up.
Yes, and this is a special door.
Yeah.
Composite, they say.
Mm-hmm. So it won't rot if it gets wet.
Yeah.
It's a pretty nice door, you guys.
Yeah.
Well, we made it home.
There's 3 of us on it. It don't take long. Okay, let's we'll go end for. We're gonna probably twist it like either this way or this way.
Choose way.
You pick whichever you're happy with.
All right, guys, so even though we had that dilemma today, it's actually worked out in our favor because had we not started fiddling with the measurements, we would have never have realized that we made a mistake. So it's a good thing that we got those windows taken care of. The windows will be for the front 2 rooms here. And then the side of those rooms will also have windows. So all 4 of them are the same size. We're going to keep it uniform. But those are the only windows on the bottom floor. And yeah, so it feels good to have that taken care of. We also found the drill bit we'll need to re-drill for the rebar for the windows.
There it is out there.
We didn't know where we put it when we bought it.
Yes, it was a rookie mistake. I made a rookie mistake. I don't even know how. It's almost like somebody came in after
and did a brand new job.
Moved all the holes while I wasn't watching.
What did we have those measured at again?
I wanted them the same as the doorway.
Right, and
that's
we put them at...
That's 64 inches wide. Then I decided I don't want 64 inches wide. That's just too much because none of my windows are going to be that wide. 48 is the widest, so I was going to go to the width that would accommodate a 48-inch wide window. We would go out a half a block or a whole block or whatever we had to do to not have to cut a block. We were going to make it that big. So if it was like, you know, whatever that number added up to, somehow we didn't go this way. We
ended up like a third.
Yeah, they look
third
like
of the size.
They're like sidelight windows.
Yeah, so
that ain't gonna work.
Good thing we caught that. I'm not sure how we got it that small, but we got some good sized windows now.
I measured wrong. I drilled wrong. And we placed them in the wrong place.
All that work, you guys.
All that work.
Sometimes it happens, though. Hypnosis.
Yeah, to make you forget how much eggs cost. Had to go get some hypnosis.
Stay in your lane.
Who are you talking to?
You.
What? This is my lane. What? I never once crossed over that. You would hear me hit one of those markers and cross over the yellow line. You just feel like it. Stay on your side of the road.
Yeah, man.
What does that even mean?
You get to talking and you get a little bit over that line. Like
I don't go over the line.
Yeah, and that was a big old 18-wheeler.
Baby cakes.
I mean, I don't think they get much bigger than that.
The whole truck is in our lane the whole time. Yeah, what does it mean when they're all laying down?
They're taking a nap.
They're tired? Does that make you feel better if I'm way over here?
No.
Huh?
No.
Which one do you want me to do?
Stay in the middle, baby.
Baby cakes, that's where I stay.
How am I supposed to nap when you're driving crazy?
Oh, nothing keeps you awake. You're already, that's the only reason you're even saying anything about that right now is because you're like, oh, Lordy, I feel a nap coming on.
I mean, it's kind of a long drive.
For one of us.
For me.
The one of us that gets us there and back every time in my own lane.
So this is like just the perfect lull. The hum of the diesel engine and your erratic driving all over the road like a roller coaster. It's like the perfect.
Like what do I do? I sit in this seat, push the gas, and hold the wheel. That's it. I didn't design the roads. I didn't design the suspension in his truck. Nothing. All I do is sit here and do this. If it goes like this, it's not because all of a sudden I got Tourette's and I'm like, oh. It's because the road has a dip or a gust of wind or something.
Oh, okay. That's what happens.
Yeah.
I usually think that you do it on purpose to try to wake me up.